Welcome at Home with Rach. Today we're going to do some fingernails. I was reading this book that my dad gave us probably like 10 years ago, and I was reading it last night. It's called Vinegar, and there's over 1,000 practical uses for household things. But in here they also have for health and beauty. And I thought I would try this out because why not? It's going to be fun. So it says under manicures that you can put in distilled vinegar and soak your fingers for 5 minutes. And then if you also rub distilled vinegar over your nails before you polish, that your polish should go on smoother. So we're going to test it out. We're going to try it. Hopefully it'll work. So in my bowl, and I just have this Walmart brand of white vinegar. I'm just gonna, and it's supposed to be undiluted. Hopefully I have enough in my container. And I'm just gonna soak my cuticles in there. So I'll put the timer on and I will come back after 5 minutes. So I have soaked my cuticles, and my daughter suggested I should have taken my polish off first. Then I could have done 2 birds with 1 stone. Didn't think about that till afterwards. So I'm going to remove my polish now. And I like to just let it soak a little bit before wiping it. Sometimes polish can be a bear to get off. What kind of methods do you all use for nail polish remover? I also saw a new brand of polish, new to me. I'm sure they've been out for a few years at least, but it's called L&K. It's got that little elephant on as their logo. A lady created it and was inspired by her twin daughters to make her nail polish. Anyways, it piqued my interest because it has 7 ingredients that are natural, and that nail polish, like from Dollar Tree and Walmart and wherever else, has a lot of chemicals in it. And I knew it had chemicals in it, but to what extent I didn't really study it. But formaldehyde is one of them, and I'm like, oh no. I remember dissecting pigs and frogs in junior high and high school, and I hated that stuff. So that's what I'm putting on my body. So it will be my goal to replace one by one this polish that I have of my secular grouping of polish here to Ella and Mila. Do you all know what other brands are out there that are more body friendly, health friendly to it? They also had this remover that's made out of soybeans. That kind of piqued my interest, but I wonder how the soybeans are processed, like we used to live in Illinois and they grow a lot of corn and soybeans, and I watched the chemicals they put on there because it was right outside our yard. My father-in-law works for a fertilizing company, so yeah, not the best of stuff to be putting on food and items that make health product or beauty and health products. Some of this is really deep into my nail bed. So after I get these off, I will come back and wipe the distilled vinegar on my nails to test out that idea of putting it on to smooth your polish. Okay, so I have removed all the polish from my fingernails, and I'm going to just reuse the distilled white vinegar. Take a cotton swab, cotton around, soak it up, and I'm just going to wipe. I also washed my hands with soap and water after I had used the polish remover. So hopefully we'll see how smooth this stuff goes on. Okay. Just going to kind of dry off the excess. All right, so in today's episode, I'm going to do R2D2 because it's May 4th is coming up, and I wanted to celebrate May the 4th be with you. And then in our next video, I'll be doing my daughter's nails of May the 5th be with you for May 5th, and also Cinco de Mayo. So all of us girls will be getting our nails done today with those short videos. So sorry if you could get a close-up of this. Maybe I'll put it down. So I have some Color Street strips left of this glitter, and these are the toe size for the toes, but I thought, you know, I can make that work on my fingers. Why not? And then I have this leftover from a pack from, I believe I got it from Walmart, but it has, let's see if I can put a color under it. It has some like white dots and gold dots next to it, and then there's this gold strip, and I thought I could use that to make an R2D2 inspirational nail. So I'll be using white, and then I have these two blues, and I'm really drawn to this more midnight blue for myself, but I think R2D2 is more of this cobalt blue. So I think for all intents and purposes, to represent R2D2 on a more pure sense, I will do the more cobalt blue. But you know, you could turn it into make a gold nail or a white nail. Well, I guess if you had something like this with these stickers, the white wouldn't show up, but just pick a different color that you like. I am going to do a solid white on one of my nails, so these will be 3 of my nails, and then one will be white with blue to make the R2D2, and then just make a solid color of probably the blue or maybe white. I haven't decided yet. So, all right, now that my fingers are clean, and if I can remember how to do the Color Street removal first, I'm probably doing this backwards, everybody, but we're going to use the bigger one for the thumbnail. So I peeled the top off, and I think I'm supposed to peel off this gray piece right here, like that. Alright. Oh, I was going to do, like, I do need to do nail prep first. I forgot about that. Darn. I'm going to take my orange stick, and you see how one side's sliced. You can kind of push back your cuticles a little bit. I do not like to cut off my cuticles, and I do not like to push them back far away because that seals your fingernail to keep out infection. So I hardly ever do my cuticles. But I do get some of this on the sides where it grows out. So I like to do that part. You don't have to push very hard, especially since you've had them soaking in the water. I'll also link the Vinegar book down in the description box, so you can find it. There's a lot of good tips and good recipes. I'm going to have to make a video about making different flavored vinegars, because that's something that I enjoy eating. So I thought, oh, I could probably make something like that. Shouldn't be too hard. The recipes look pretty easy. Okay. Some of these I feel like don't need to be shaped. So, and I do have a little bit of brittle nail going on because I've been gardening. And So I was taught to file, you don't go back and forth, you file in from each side, and then to get the middle you come down. What shape do you like your nails? Do you do like a stiletto? Do you square them out? Round square? Round? I like a rounded square. I think those are my favorites. I've thought about doing like a stiletto, the point, but then I'm afraid that I'm gonna like scratch everything I touch and scratch myself. See, I've got a broken nail here, so I'm just gonna try to make it blend in as best I can. I know there's ways you could like put on an acrylic nail to make it shape the same, but I really don't care. I just try to get my nails cleaned up. How many of you can't stand the sound of nail filing or sandpaper? Just the feeling creeps me out. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. So I know this one looks a little crooked. And if this is boring, feel free to fast forward. But it doesn't take long to file your nails. This one's pretty short. Okay, now I've got to rinse again. So I'm just gonna stop here for a second, rinse my hands, and then I'll get back to doing the colors. Okay, now we're back and we're gonna start doing coloring. I had to decide which fingers I wanted to put the wraps on because I've only got 3 for each hand. So I know I'm gonna do this one for the thumb. So I've already peeled off the paper and the cellophane type. Something that I really like about Color Street, and I'm not a distributor or a consultant. I've thought about doing it. Anyways, is that it's real nail polish. Whereas Jamberry, which I was a consultant for, was vinyl. Okay. I'm taking my orange stick and I'm pressing down on it, and you see how easy this is coming up? This is the shape of my nail. So I took the toenail one wrap and let's see, I cut it too short. So see if I can bring it up and move it over just a tad. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna take my nail and kind of imprint that right there. Okay. And then I'm just going to try to pull it to the front. And it split really easy. A lot easier. Okay. And if you mess up, you mess up, you know? You just kind of go with the flow. And then I like to put it back on the paper. So then I go with my orange stick and see if there's anything that's overhanging that I could scrape off. Feels like it's a little bit long right here. It's a little long right here. Be careful not to like get into your cuticle when you push on this. You don't want to rip your finger. That would be very painful. So Now the edge is kind of still a little raggedy. So I'm just going to take my file and I'm just going to come down. At a 45-degree angle, I think is what they suggest. So, and then I like to go over the nail wraps with clear polish, just to give it that extra protection. Okay, so the thumb is, whew, it's done, mostly. I've got this little spot. Gotta fix it. Yeah, okay. So that's easy, right? Oh, gorgeous. I look like I'm in the universe. Okay, and then I think, because this one's pretty big, it's for your second toe or whatever. And I think I'll put it on this one, and I'm thinking I'm going to put this right here and make R2D2 on here on my first finger, and then my pinky I'm just going to do a solid color of white or the blue. I haven't decided on that yet. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to rip off the clear, grab the gray, turn it around. Okay, bring it up to my cuticle. Oops. There we go. And then I'm just going to rub down the center. And then bring it out to the sides. And that's clearly bigger than my fingers, so I'm going to take my slitted side and just kind of work it in. Have any of you tried Color Street wraps? Do you like them? I've bought, I think, 3 or 4 packs from a friend. For my daughter's birthday last year, she wanted a nail party, so I went and got all sorts of supplies for it, and it's been fun to have all these leftovers because we get to get creative. Okay, I just don't want to get my cuticle, but it's got to detach right here. There we go. I'll get some music play during this part. It's not so quiet for you guys. Okay. Okay, I just kind of tore it with my fingernail. It's really sticking to my skin. Maybe it's that vinegar I put on it. Helps adhere it. Okay. I've got to fix the bottom or the back end of the cuticle, but I want to get the bulk of this off. So, I know Jamberry, they're easy. You could stretch and cut, but this one's not much of a stretching. Okay. I'm going to file the tip. And now I'm just rubbing that slotted side of my orange stick against my nail to keep it. I might have to come in with scissors because I don't want to cut myself with this orange guy. Oh, wait, got it, maybe. Here we go. There's one side. Maybe you guys have tips for the color straight, how to get these to fit better. And yeah, I know, probably not use the ones that are larger than my finger, but this is all I've got. And I'm trying to make it work. Okay. I'm just giving it a good rub down. Okay. And we got the third one. Take off the plastic. Take off underneath. And I think I was gonna do, yeah, I was gonna do this one. Press it down. I'm gonna come back and push up, and then push to side. Some of my fingers are too deep. I've got deep beds, and so the vinyl wraps, I think this one might be one of them because it puckers up. And I've tried every trick in the book with these puckers, and they just don't work. They don't stay. So when I get puckers like this, they're not going to last a full week. So I definitely can't put wraps of any sorts on this nail. And then I think it's this one, but all the other ones I should have remembered. But it's been so long. So now I know, right? Trial and error. Trial and error. And you know, I scraped that too close to the nail. Oh. A big benefit to having wraps as opposed to polish is that you can touch them without smudging them. That's like the biggest bonus in the world. Okay. Whoops, got it stuck to my thumb. Okay. See, this back here is a little... But it also gives you that salon finish. Looks like you went and spent $100 on yourself. That just really makes me feel loved. You know, like I'm loving myself. I'm taking time out of my day to do something that makes me feel pretty and that I can enjoy for about a week before I have to change it. Sometimes my polish only lasts for about 3 days. There's a piece on here that's just bugging me. It's not coming off. There we go. Okay, so I've got 3 fingers. So now for the R2-D2 part. I know I want the outlines to be white. And this is going to have to take some talent on my part because it has straight lines and I don't have any tape of any sort to get it even. So this is freestyle, freehand. Here we go. My hand's really shaky, sorry. This white is kind of meh. I don't really like the quality of this one, but I think it was the only white in my stash that was okay. So with that, knowing that, I'm going to make my pinky, I think, blue and not white. Although it might look really good white. Maybe the second coat will come on better. So we'll come back after this is dry and add the blue strip to it. Are we on? All right, we're on. So I just put a second coat of white on this one, and I've decided because it looks really not stringy, but I might have to put a third coat on because I want it solid white. I'm going to go ahead and paint this one blue while my white dries. This cobalt is pretty. Okay. Oh wow, that's really thin. I wonder if this is even polished. I should read it. Let's check it. It says, hard as nails, extreme wear, nail color. Okay, it's nail color. That is like a gray blue. I don't know, that might not work out. I might have to try. I might have to go with my favorite blue. I think I will. Oh yes, here's a tip. Here's a tip. Don't forget to blend your polishes by shaking them. I think the recommended is like 20 seconds, I think, is what I've heard of. Let's see, is this one? Yeah, that one's almost ready. Let's go with this. Oh, yeah. So if you have a real true cobalt blue, I think that would hit R2-D2 perfectly. Would be very successful. Okay. And now the real test comes painting a straight line without tape. Wish me luck. Here we go. Maybe I should hold my breath. Oh. Okay. I'll wait for that to dry and then I will try to make the same line. Looks kind of cool though. We are back for our second coat, and while I was waiting for it to dry, I touched this right here and I botched it up, so I just licked my finger and popped it back so that it's flat, but it's definitely mixed with the white underneath of it. Okay, I don't want too much of the blue because I don't need it to go out of the line, but okay. Here's the real test. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Ooh, it's like a running stripe. Oh, this is gonna, I'm so excited. This, I think it's gonna turn out really good. R2-D2. I was going to do Baby Yoda, but I don't think I have a steady enough hand to paint him. Okay, so as that dries, now I need to decide. Okay, I know I'm going to put these white dots down the middle, and then I've got the gold that I could either put at the top or I could put it there or make it a French tip type. So I'm not sure about the gold yet. I'll probably put it on my stick and set it down close to it, because I kind of want some design on this one as well as this one, but it might be good to keep that solid because everything else has got busyness going on. So maybe I'll do that. A gold at the tip, or gold at the top, and the dots. So when this dries, I'll put some rapid dry on there too, just to, so you got some rapid dry, just to help it speed along. I didn't do that on the last coat until I got tired of waiting. And then I put it on and then it worked. So forgot I had it. So we'll just add some on here real quick. I like that it doesn't take the dye from the paint that you're going over. So hopefully this will work really good. And then I can put the dots on, which I'm super excited about. Yeehaw! All right, so I'll see you back in a few minutes. Welcome back. We are going to set stickers on, and I just noticed I have two of the smaller dots, and I want them to match on both sides of for both hands. So I'm just going to take my slanted orange stick side, and I'm going to press this down on it. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's the sticker. And then I'm going to, I could put it in the back portion of the nail. Hopefully it's pretty center. Okay, that looks cool, huh? Okay, and now I'm going to get the gold. And I'm going to take it off of these two because that looks like it's the same size. I pressed it to the stick so that it would stick. Now, question is, do I put it here? Because that would look cool. Well, I have to now, right? Shoot. It just ripped on my stick. And so it's staying. And now I've got to get this lined up. Oh no. Okay, see if I can get that barely with the tip off of my finger. I'm gonna have to line it up. I was gonna ask, or should I do it up front? But now that it's ripped and it's got to stay, here we go. There we go. And then the next thing we'll do is I'll clean up my edges for these two fingers, and then we'll do top coat. So we'll do this. Hopefully. You know what? That's a bad idea. I might squirt myself in the eye. It's okay. You can laugh. Let's keep safety first, right? Okay, maybe I can soak this up on my stick and then see if I can get this cleaned up. Okay. I got some on my stick, but I don't know if I got enough. Okay, that's not working. So my next idea is I'm going to take off the lid and we're going to soak it. Okay. Let's see if we can get this off my cuticle. Oh yeah, that's coming off real good. You guys, I'm super excited because I wasn't sure what I was going to do to get creative about R2-D2 or Star Wars for that matter, right? What could I do? What do I have? And I searched all over my house and found some things and got inspired. So I hope this inspires you. It's definitely taken me about a little over 30 minutes of doing this. So I know the biggest argument is, I just don't have time to do my nails. And for me because it's part of my self-care. It's something I really love doing, painting and painting nails. And I'm not the super best at it. You know, I'm not a professional. I'm not perfect, but I do enjoy doing it. And so that's all that matters, you know. Find something that makes you feel inspired and something you can get creative at. I've learned that being creative with your hands helps you heal from traumas, and I've had a lot of traumas. I know I have had a lot of trauma in my life from being a cancer survivor and losing a child, and well, actually losing a couple of children, and some other traumas that I've been through. But what do you think, huh? This will be so cool. So cool. R2-D2 flying through the universe. All right, I'll do the other hand and then give you a last shot. Instead of doing the second hand right away, I should do the top coat just to finish this hand off. All right, so I'll do my thumb first with clear coat in it. And I want to make sure I get polish on the end of these wraps because I don't want it pulling up anytime soon. And my cute little R2-D2. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Cute. Okay. And a trick that I learned when I was in Jamberry is that when you're putting on wraps, you put the best side closest to you and the worst side out. You know, like if you botch it up or whatever, because you can't really see it. And so you spend all day looking at your nails thinking, oh yeah, I did so good. I don't remember doing this one right here, so I'm just gonna do that tip. Okay. And then my blue. Yeah, there we go. We got R2-D2. Who is your favorite Star Wars character? Are you going to try it? Are you going to represent May the 4th be with you? I hope you've enjoyed this video, and like and subscribe my channel so that we can build this channel together, make a great environment. I will be doing May the 5th, May the 6th be with you, and also Cinco de Mayo nails later today. So I hope you had a good time. I know I did. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. Bye. All right, we've got the full set done, and this is my R2-D2 inspiration. Not inspiration. My R2-D2. Yeah, okay, inspiration, whatever.